What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 335 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
Solo leveling fans, watch another anime. Please. Anything.
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
You know what? I love my novels to have a CRPG attached to them.
And we got the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Momocon 2025, Avowed, PlayStation Stars, Marathon, The Last of Us Season 2, One Piece, and the Anime Award winners 2025. So yeah, it's kind of been a busy week. These notes filled out really kind of fast,
Really
and I'm sure there's stuff we're missing, but I feel like there are a lot of things that I specifically can talk about. I guess we'll start off with kind of the biggest thing, which was this
The biggest.
weekend was Momocon 2025, which was Momocon's 20th anniversary. So they had like a bunch of different, they showed like their different, they had a wall of like their artwork.
Wait, this was the
year.
20th anniversary?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
sick.
Momocon started in 2005.
Wow.
Man.
So, right. And so
Damn, I wish I knew that. Maybe that would have influenced some of my decisions.
well, yeah, this year, it was really cool. So, the first day I walked 10 miles because I got lost multiple times. And, like, I'd be trying to walk one way and, like, essentially, like, the crowd would kind of shift a different way. And it's like, well, I guess I'm going this way now. Because I was just kind of walking around looking at cosplays, you know.
Nice. You check out the market? Did you get anything cool?
Yeah, I did. So the first day I got a kimono, which
Sick.
I went to this one booth that they're like, they just do cons. They don't have a brick and mortar location. They don't do online orders. They just like sell vintage clothes at cons, and it's kind of like a side thing for her and her husband. And so what I did at one point, because like I was waiting on Angelina to get there, and like she took like 3 hours more than either of us were expecting. So
Type shit.
that equated to me just walking for an additional 3 hours because I was like, I'd sit down. It was too hot to sit outside, which was like the main problem. And then there was nowhere that I could like just comfortably kind of sit indoors. Like I could sit on the floor in one of the hallways, like by 5 o'clock each day. Like all the halls of everywhere in the Congress Center is just lined with people sitting on the floor. But I was like, my watch kept going off. It was like, hey, we see you're doing an outdoor walk. I'm like, this is an indoor walk. It's like, do you want to start a workout? I'm like, no, because you're getting this anyway. You're tracking the steps and the distance and the altitude and all that shit, so you guys can figure it out. And the flights climbed and...
Why didn't you just punch in a workout?
I felt like I wasn't like advertently working out.
I mean, it's a walk.
It was.
So I guess if you're not consistently moving, like at a con, you're gonna stop and look at things. So...
I was consistently moving.
Oh.
Because whenever I go, I turn my shit on. Or if it gives me that prompt, hey, we think you're walking. I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely fucking right.
Yeah,
I am walking.
You got me.
At one point, I thought I was on an elliptical. It's like, we see you're doing an elliptical. I'm like, nope, just walking. Might have walked up a flight of stairs there, but
Just swinging them arms too hard.
Yeah, I might have walked up an escalator, but hey.
oh no, the escalators were funnels of just. That's why I would end up on stairs most of the time. I'm like, because you get on the escalator and you maybe have the one step to yourself. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Sunday was a lot better. So I only went Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday, it was a lot, like, more sparse. Because I went earlier on Saturday, and it was like everywhere was packed consistently the entire day. So from the time I got there at 12:01, like noon, 1 o'clock, to I left probably around 6.
Mm-hmm.
No, it had to have been later than that. Just thinking about train scheduling. But yeah, Sunday was a lot more. Like, I was able to go back to the arcade area. I still couldn't find the game I was looking for, which means I guess there's just not going to be theater rhythm at any anime convention.
That's what I was gonna say. Was it theater rhythm?
Yeah, I went looking for theater rhythm.
The Japanese version exclusively.
Yeah, I mean they had the Tekken 7 or 6, whichever one like had like the actual like multiple cabinet arcade setup for it. They had that. They had a
probably Tekken 7 because that one.
I think it was 7.
Because that came to cabinet before it released on console.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so it was Tekken 7 just set up. They had I didn't see Pokken though, and that was one that I've seen. So the two main arcade games that I'd play, like there's always a line for Taiko no Tatsujin. I'm garbage at DDR, but Theater Rhythm and Pokken would be like, all right. It might be one other person in line to play those, and so I was able to actually look around the arcade area on Sunday because it was like more open and more people that were like in the gaming area were focused on a Smash tournament that was going on.
Yeah.
Oh god, I know it smelled crazy. Is it still sponsored by Crystals?
Not that I know of. I mean, I guess I could check. I have the program, but
The fact that it ever was is crazy to me.
I don't know if it was last year or 2023. When I went, it was like the Smash tournament, and then it was just Crystals. I was like, what the That's too on the nose, literally.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. This shit needs to be sponsored by Suave or Dove or Old Spice.
Shit. Even give them Axe body spray at least.
there's a guy who's
Nah, they need actual soap.
That creates a
That makes the game of this worse.
dissonance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's funky, and then you got this shit that's too strong on top of the funk.
Yeah, there's a guy who's a staple at the bigger Atlanta conventions who just walks around with a sign. It's like, if you can afford the con, you can afford deodorant.
See, the issue
He just walks around with that sign the entire. I've seen him at multiple events at this point, and he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
People just don't want it. They just don't wash their
Making
ass.
valid points.
And if you don't want the aluminum, get the aluminum-free deodorant. Put something on there. Something native that shit's it works. You know, you might just have to apply it like 2 or 3
Oh,
times.
yeah.
But
It's definitely not all day use.
it's better than nothing.
Honestly, you just need a scrub with the hardest brush known to man.
Yeah.
Like, we remove like a third of your entire skin. Then you'll be clean.
All the dead skin.
You know that shit is layers. That shit collected like sedimentary rocks. Didn't this white woman fucking get a fungus on her fucking face because she refused to wash her goddamn face recently?
Probably.
Crazy.
That sounds about right.
Oh my God.
Talk about some caveman skincare, bitch. You have a
Oh my
fungus
God.
on your face. You look like you're 2 days away from an umbrella experiment. What the fuck?
Damn.
Like people
Looks
just
like
want
you're
to turn
going to
them
be
that-
in The
that's
Last of Us
pseudoscience.
season 2.
right.
Be an extra.
People trying to turn themselves into poison types. Mark.
Oh God. Oh, Anton, did you actually play any arcade games? I know you talked about Tekken 7, but did you actually, like, since on Sunday it was a little bit clear?
No, I was just looking for Theater Rhythm and Pokken and couldn't find either of them, so
Mm-hmm.
I sat and I watched one match of the Smash tournament they had going on main stage, but that was just to like sit down for a little while.
Fair.
But yeah, so I got the kimono the first day, and then the second day, one downside, Anime Weekend Atlanta, they have just like alcohol sales. Like I was able to buy White Claws and walk around and just sipping a White Claw in the middle of the day.
Sounds
you
lit.
know? Yeah. There was no alcohol except for across the street, which I didn't find out until like way later. But yeah, I had a 32-ounce cider. It was great.
Did they move it or something? Because I know you could go to like there's an atrium that had a bar in it. For Momocon, you could just go in and.
You're talking about that's part of State Farm. That's not technically part of the Congress Center. Like you got to walk through the courtyard and then across that one street. That's not really a street.
No, because I remember like you would walk in, like this was the door that a lot of people were walking in through. It wasn't the State Farm.
Oh, that like restaurant kind of area thing.
Yeah, there's like a bar right there. I mean, probably going to be paying more than you would have been paying at the little drink kiosk at AWA. But I don't think I haven't been to AWA since they moved it to downtown either. So there's that.
Well, yeah, I'll be able to report more on that, I guess, when we hit AWA in December
Yes.
and next year's Momocon.
It's an ongoing story.
Right.
Update. Where's the alcohol?
Was
Report back
Anton
in
able
next
to
year.
get...
We found alcohol, y'all. There's a couple different spots. Are you guys still drunk? Yes.
Probably.
We're day drinking.
It's a different day.
But it's still day.
It's still day.
We only get drunk on days ending in Y.
Okay, you're either inside or you're outside. You're not going to be both.
He's like, how about both?
How about both?
I'm gonna try.
You're not
both.
going to be running in and out of my house.
I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, so since my birthday, I've been trying to get a Pokemon plush to put in my car. And so I finally got one. I got a plush Ho-Oh that is now riding in the back of my car.
Nice.
I had it hanging in here from this Pokemon lanyard with his wings like pinned because the way, when a plush sits somewhere at a weird angle, like it kind of forms to that weird angle. And so his wings were like down in and like it was not a very
Yeah, the chicken wings
pose. But yeah, so I just like hung it from the lanyard overnight, and I used a bobby pin to pin its wings back in together, and so now it's sitting in the back of my car, like actually doing a ho-oh thing.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. I got a bobblehead of me.
A
from the
bobblehead
State
of you?
Farm booth.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was like, damn, they made you like they were up there.
Yeah, they got a 3D printer. That's kind of cool though.
Oh, took a picture, so. Yeah, just a little picture of me in a gamer bobblehead.
Why is the gamer white?
I mean,
Just ended that immediately.
Pokeball white.
Damn, he's white.
But I'm trying to think. And then we
Go
were
to any panels?
I never go to panels at cons. Like the only panels that I've sat through are ones we've hosted. So
The hubris on this one.
Right.
I don't know.
Some of those
I'll
panels
always
are cool.
yeah. Some of them I saw. It was
You gotta build up some panel karma, bro. You gotta go to some panels. That's how you get the randoms.
Hmm.
I'll do that next con. Next con.
Mr.
On the
Networking isn't networking? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I don't
Anton
believe
missing
it.
networking.
That's
not
Mr.
Anton.
Networking ain't giving out cards.
That's
Mr.
not
Networking
Anton
wasn't
Core.
networking. Like,
Right? Did you go to the manga room?
for like a minute.
I guess you didn't get any manga.
Mm-mm.
No.
There
Did
was
you go to
Shopping.
Did you go to the anime room? Watch any
no.
anime?
I definitely walked past all of those and be like,
Mm. Oh yeah. Last year I watched the anime of the year of Solo Leveling.
I can't believe that. I'm still. Oh my god.
do we
I
have
can
the
lo-
actual winners of that? Did I vote?
I can
Did any of my
fully-
votes win?
Was that from Crunchyroll specifically, or was that just some other site? I didn't.
I think that was Crunchyroll.
See, Chase posted it in Weeb.
Weep.
Okay, yeah, we got 2025 winners. So yeah, anime of the year, Solo Leveling. Film of the year, Look Back, which I voted for. Global Impact Award, Attack on Titan. That was not voted on by fans. Best Continuing Anime Series, Demon Slayer, which
I don't see Crunchyroll anything on this.
I'm on
The Anime
Crunchyroll.
Awards is their event. Like, if you see
Yeah.
it called the Anime Awards, that's them.
I'm looking crunchyroll.com/news/latest.
Well, it looks like Dandadan was hoed. Like,
Yeah, Don. So yeah,
what the fuck?
Best Continuing Demon Slayer live.
Demon Slayer
Best
for
new
the.
anime.
I thought
Solo
people
Leveling.
hated fillers. I thought people hated fillers. That shit was nothing but fucking filler.
People
At
just
this
want
point,
to
I think
glaze
most of the
Demon
fan base
Slayer.
is watching that shit as movies and not as like an actual TV show anymore.
Okay, Don did win Best Character Design. Let's see.
Fine.
Not best animation.
No, Best
What was
Animation
that?
was Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Best Director, Freerin. Best Background Art, Freerin. Best Romance, Blue Box, which Scott Pilgrim got hoed. Best Comedy, Masher.
He wasn't even in.
You need
He
to
wasn't
watch
in half the
Scott Pilgrim
show.
did not get hoed.
Scott Pilgrim wasn't in half the show.
Yeah, but it was a good anime.
Yeah, but it's Blue Box is superior as a romance anime by leaps and fucking bounds.
Did Scott Pilgrim get hold in general? Perhaps. Apothecary Diary, I feel like they got hold.
Oh yeah,
as well.
If it looks like if you weren't solo leveling or free run, like you're having a rough year.
I can justify a free run anything, but like solo leveling, come on.
Solo leveling is just because at the end of the year, Twitter's just hyping aura moments. That's all it is.
What is Bleach? What was Bleach?
No, Bleach had an actual plot that it expected you to give a fuck about. That's the thing about solo leveling. Solo leveling has the strings of a plot. Bleach actually has a plot you're supposed to care about.
Yeah.
But the aura. Kenpachi used his fucking Zanpakuto. What do you...
Yeah, but like it's not all.
Look, I'm just upset that
I'm not arguing with you, Anton. Like, I don't think solo leveling deserved that shit.
Oh, neither do I.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Every category Bleach was nominated in, solo leveling won, and so...
Yeah, because also another thing about
I'm a solo leveling hater now.
Isn't it just a popularity contest?
Yes. Like, that's the thing about it is, like, Bleach has haters. Solo leveling just has glazers.
Solo leveling has hate from me. I am now a solo leveling hater.
Solo leveling doesn't got enough of a show.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense to the times of like not literally no plot, no mind or thought has to go into watching that.
Yeah,
that's why it won.
There's no.
It is just aesthetics.
There's no. It's just a power fantasy. There's no subplots. There's no like themes or anything like that. Honestly, like there are concepts of a theme there, but they're not executed upon, especially not in the first or second season.
It doesn't make you feel anything.
Shit just looks cool, just flashy.
Yeah, it's flashy and people want to be him. That's it.
That's it. It's it's for the meatheads. It's for the meatheads.
You know honestly, it's what people thought JJK was just gonna be.
Boy,
until JJK got up its own ass with its own power system.
I don't see why people ever thought that, like, because JJK has always been up its own ass. Because they're like, hey, my name's Gojo. Here's my curse technique. And then it's like, you got to go through the encyclopedia of understanding most of his curse technique. Because he only shows you fucking, like, red and purple. You don't see blue until his fucking flashback. Blue is his actual technique. Red is a reversal. It's the opposite.
Okay, so he spins it to the left instead of the right. React accordingly. Like, I don't know what's complicated about that. He spins it to the left, he spins it to the right. If he spins it one way, it's blue. If he spins it another way, it's red. If he spins them both at the same time, it's imaginary and purple.
The issue is people don't have fucking comprehension. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have media literacy. So
we all know that from the Atari fight.
A series that is media illiterate, it just looks fucking good, is enough to stroke the happy chemicals in their goddamn brains and tell them, hey, this is the anime of the year.
Yeah, essentially.
It got best main character.
When Don does the same thing, but better.
I've never seen Solo Leveling.
Don't watch Solo Leveling, Chris. I'm a Solo Leveling.
No.
We're not saying that.
Don't listen to Anton, Chris. Solo Leveling.
I don't think I'm going to be watching anything else other than One Piece for a very long time.
Yeah, they got him.
They got him.
Oh, yeah. Well, Don Season 2 comes out. I'm definitely watching that. I could take a break.
Chris, where are you at in One Piece?
I'm on episode 59, which probably doesn't mean anything. I just got to the Lost Island after the dragons. And they're going to the Grand Line. They just went over the stream of the Grand Line to the South Sea or West Sea. They got eaten by a whale.
Laban. Okay, I see where you are. You're finally That's them entering the Grand Line. So you haven't met Chopper
Yeah.
yet.
No, I haven't met.
You're about
I've
to.
literally,
You
yeah,
haven't met Dr. Tony Tone yet?
no.
Tony,
I only
Tony,
got
Tony.
the original gang in Santi.
Ah.
It's cool.
Chris, what did I tell you? When they show up at Arlong Park,
Bro.
Nami's up there breaking down, and fucking Luffy comes through.
What?
When she like finally was like, Luffy,
Take-
help! I was like, oh, it's going down.
Take my straw hat.
hmm
We about to go fight and die for you.
Alright.
hmm
So Chris, you getting into One Piece has made me. I went in the app and I realized. So around chapter 1,000, I read. I just was like, I'm picking up One Piece at chapter 1,000, and so, and I actually read for like a considerable number of weeks of just like, all right, One Piece is out.
Nice.
I'm on here anyway, but.
hmm
I think I'm like on volume 3 or 4 in actuality, and so what I need to do is just I'm gonna probably read it and just
hmm
yeah. I think it's time for me to get into One Piece.
Yeah, it's really good. The pacing, I think I've watched so many old animes that the pacing doesn't bother me. And the character and the arcs and everything that they go through are just so like they like grab you and hold you that I'm just like, okay, I'm here for every single bit.
Yeah.
The only one that I haven't really gotten into yet is Usopp. So I'm waiting for them to like make me really enjoy him. But Sanji, great. I mean, he's Brock, but loves to cook. Zoro, just badass, grumpy guy who loves to sleep. And Monkey D. Luffy is just your sweetheart,
He's gonna be
your
king
best
of-
friend, your best boy. Nami's even awesome. Her arc with that whole island with old shark nose dude was awesome. I do like all the flashbacks that I've seen so far that kind of like show your character why they are the way they are and their like goals. Usopp was just the
Yeah.
one that I was
Oh.
like, okay, I don't really.
One
Your
Piece is
story
40%
didn't
flashback. His dad went out for milk
and never came back, and then he wanted to
He
be
was like,
just like
"Hey."
his dad.
He was like, "Hey, I'm about to go be on this pirate shit. I'll be back when I'm back."
Mhm.
And you know, Shanks is like, "Hey." I think Shanks said like a couple weeks ago, I'm about to go get the One Piece." And that'll tell you how long it's been. So he's been busy.
God.
Yeah.
I guess I could pick back up One Piece.
It's great.
Get to where
I love the anime style. It is that blend of like kind of classic and new all at the same time.
I see Madrid saying to catch back up with Trojan X. I understand that.
Look at this. It's Aura.
That
Trojan X is tough.
yeah,
It's
that
so good.
goes hard.
Like this. I know this is a Pink Floyd reference. It just has to be. Like a guy face on fire, reading a book.
In an office task seat.
That's
Working
like
for
Herman
Lumen.
Miller.
All right, you know what? Trojan X is finally stacked up enough. I can get a nice light reading out of it. Because the thing about Trojan X is that does not come out weekly.
No.
That comes out when it does.
Yeah, you will more than likely get 1, maybe 2 chapters a month.
I can respect that.
Maybe.
We're averaging 2 a month.
Yeah, because you may also not get a chapter a month, but you might get 3 the following month, you know?
Right, but then also some of those chapters are point something, 60.1, fucking 60.2, because the chapters actually run a little bit longer than they should.
Yeah, I mean, maybe about 30, 40 pages. Oh, like 20, 30 pages, maybe more.
Yeah.
It's on Jump Plus, so, you know, they let them cook.
Did you ever
Hey,
figure out if the Pokemon manga is on the Viz app?
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
Damn.
It's not. You just gonna have to go to the thrift store and you can get it popping. I hope they got it. You know what I'm saying?
They
Or go
won't.
to the manga. Go to the manga room of a con.
You know, you
I
could have
just hope I
pulled up
remember that next time.
Sunday.
I could have, but I had to go on a trip.
So I guess we're deep enough in the episode now that I can complain about this project. That I'm far down the rabbit hole enough that this is a project, and I'm upset. So,
Talk about it.
my new 3DS. Got my Groudon Kyogre plates a long time ago. Then, a while back, the battery was swelling. Replaced the battery. Was like,
So it's
all
an
right.
old new 3DS.
Well, yeah, 2015.
That's 10 years ago.
Yeah. Right. So, Pokemon. I was like, Ultra Sun is one of the only mainline Pokemon games I have. Like, I didn't beat Sun, and I haven't played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon in any capacity. And so, ordered that on eBay, got it complete in box. Everything's great. Put it in my 3DS. It's like, it needs an update. I'm like, cool. Tell it to update. It's like, cannot access your SD card. I'm like, okay. Look up the error code I'm having. Apparently, it's a symptom of your SD card is just slowly dying. And I'm like, okay. I'm like,
That happens?
yeah, I mean, I've had SD cards, like, yeah, I have multiple micro SD cards that just over the years, it's just like, they worked and then they just stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right. And so today I had a 32 gig SD card in here. I went to Walmart and I got a 64 gig SD card. Because I could play the game on my old 3DS XL, but the problem with doing that is I won't be able to use Pokemon Bank or any of that other stuff that I have, that I transferred all of that to my new 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't system transfer back to an old 3DS from the new 3DS because I was like, okay, I have a functioning 3DS. Like, if I just want to, like, play this game, I could transfer all the stuff that I would need around the game to my old 3DS, but system transfers aren't allowed from new to old. Because there's software that can run on the new that can't run on the old. And so, to ensure you don't load software and like brick your old 3, like, I don't know why they don't let you, like, I know like PS5 Pro could probably let you go to PS5 without a problem, but, and I know Xbox Series X will let you go to S no problem, but this is Nintendo we're dealing with. So, and it'll probably be a situation where you can go from Switch 1 to Switch 2, but not Switch 2 to Switch 1.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, okay, get the new SD card, put it in 3DS, go, like, boot up the game, try to download the update. And I know the update works because I've updated the game on my old 3DS and it's worked no problem. Put the new SD card in, go to do the update. It's like, cannot access SD card. I'm like, this is a fresh, brand new SD card. So, looking into it, it looks like I'm going to have to replace the SD card reader on the system.
Wait, so you're gonna have to open it up?
Well, I mean, all of this stuff. So the battery, the SD card slot itself is behind this plate. So no matter what, like, this plate's designed to be unscrewed and taken off. Because your battery, your stylus, your SD card, all of that stuff is housed in here on the new 3DS. Like, both the new 3DSs, all of that stuff is housed in the back. And it's the 2 screws at the top to take it off. Like, that's how we realized Madrid's 3DS battery was swollen, because we had to take the back off to get at the SD card slot for Madrid.
Okay.
It is still in there, still swollen.
Right, I at least remedied, once I realized my battery was swollen, I got a new battery and switched it out. And haven't left it on the charger for several years at a time. And actually turn it off when I'm not using it, instead of just letting it rest in sleep mode until it dies. But yeah, so put the new SD card in, went to update, cannot access SD card. So I'm looking into the thing, and apparently the SD card slot and the game card slot tend to fail on 3DSs over time. So what it looks, it's like a $12 part, because that is why this is now escalated to a project. Because I stripped the screws on the existing SD card slot, and so it's one of those tri-point screwdrivers. Where did I put my screwdrivers? So it's not a Phillips head, it's not a flathead, it's a 3-point. And so I stripped 2 of those out of the 3 that are on the SD card slot, because it's just one ribbon cable. I can get the $12 part, like, get this one out, but now I can't get it out because I've stripped 2 of the screws, because...
So now you got to look up how to remove stripped tiny screws.
And I'm at the point that I wish that this were simpler.
No, you're gonna get on the other side of this and be a fucking expert.
Right.
The problem with that is I'm doing all of this to play Pokemon Ultra Sun, which I could be putting this much effort into emulating it on my Steam Deck at this point.
I mean, you own the game now. Do you really need Pokemon Bank?
It'd be ideal, yes.
What Pokemon are on there that you're...
I mean, for the most part... the entirety of Alola.
You can just do that on regular Sun and Moon?
I mean, I could, but that would also need an update, which also wouldn't be able to work. Like, I need an SD card to essentially run any of the 3DS Pokemon games.
Oh.
And considering the SD card reader on the system seems to be borked, I am now in the project stage of this project where...
You could probably get on Reddit and just find some sicko who will trade you like all the Pokemon that you need.
I mean, yeah, I
could.
Or
a collection of
I would
sickos.
actually like to play this game. That's the other thing.
Yeah, play it. Just play the game, emulate it, and then find some sicko. That way you can also community build and get the Pokemon. Unless you want to go through this whole hassle of building a new 3DS to play this game.
A ship of Theseus 3DS, because it's been the battery. It's a new battery, new SD card. It's about to be a new SD card slot. It's new plates. We got a real ship of Theseus 3DS situation going on over here.
So hey, that's just my suggestion. You can do whatever you like.
You guys know that this 3DS is so old that the original button coloring and placement on the original Cheesy Controller podcast logo is based off of these buttons.
Yo, deep cut lore.
Wow.
On this specific 3DS.
Oh, fuck.
Lore. Just lore.
Is the podcast as old as this 3DS? How old is this podcast?
2000 and...
I want to say 2016.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And this is a 2015 3DS, so...
I like where this conversation has gone. At all.
Oh my.
But yeah, so this is now the second project of me trying to do something gaming related through technology and like technology fighting back in a way that's just making me give up. So first it was the capture card for Monster Hunter, so I got a whole new fucking hard drive set up on my PC for this to just like play and record nonstop, and just none of that. I just stream from the built-in fucking software on my PS5.
The built-in software is buns.
Right.
It's serviceable. It's serviceable.
Yeah,
I know
it was better than the fucking thing that I had. Got new cables for fucking.
That's so annoying. Are you doing these projects in the middle of like Mercury retrogrades?
Not to my knowledge, but pretend
like
the way. Yeah.
You should probably
Mercury
check.
and Gatorade.
You should probably check. Like after working in tech, I've learned that shit does affect technology. It does. Like shit will just not work.
Well, is Mercury currently in retrograde? Just today.
I don't
I feel like
that
it's
I don't-
always in retrograde.
That I don't know. I mean, it happens every so often. Ask Anton. Ask Angela. I'm sure she should be able to. She should be able to let you know.
Yeah, I'll ask. And I guess
Yeah, just before you start a project, you'll be like, "Hey,
Hey.
before I try and do something simple like play a fucking Pokemon game, legitimately.
in 2025." Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That is tough.
I just want Legends ZA.
That's
No.
Yeah, I do too. That might be a day one for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I keep my Switch, that would be a day one for me.
I mean, if you're trying to get rid of your Switch, potentially at cost, I'll be needing a Switch too to play.
I'm trying to see how big of a scumbag. If I can get over, I'm gonna get over.
Yeah. Couldn't blame you. Could
Turn my Switch into 2 Switches. You feel me? Get a Switch 2 for real. And I'm not talking YNs.
No.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm not like the reason I got the game. I was hoping to get it in time to go out of town but at this point it's like when I come back in town, I'm going to be hopefully a mobile repair shop. Like I'll go somewhere and they'll be able to like deal with the strip screws. And like if I have the part, be like, look, I'll pay you to swap this out, make sure it works, please and thank you. Because at this point, yeah, I'm frustrated. They were like, oh yeah, to deal with the strip screw, all you have to do is put a rubber band over it and it should work. It did not work. The screwdriver just went through the rubber band and stripped the hole more.
Like, yeah, put a rubber band over it. You just stab it with the screwdriver, the rubber band just...
Let me see. Okay. I don't know how.
Oh, I can see it.
Jesus.
I got that shit, though, so of course I can see it.
But yeah, so that was my 3DS issues. Sticking with things that are very specific to me and my circumstances, PlayStation Stars is shutting down. We were just talking about me doing PlayStation Stars and like a couple. I think PlayStation Stars was in a recent episode title because I talked that much about PlayStation Stars. And then the Discord lights
Hey,
up.
We
Chris,
can be Blue Sky's #1 PlayStation Stars podcast.
I
All
mean,
off the
it,
strength of your contributions.
if you are playing on PlayStation and are not using PlayStation Stars, that's on you. Like, it was kind of an automatic thing on the Switch, as far as digital games went, but the Switch
Yeah,
also.
I feel like they didn't make it as intuitive as it needed to be.
What, on the
Yeah.
Switch?
No, on the PlayStation. Because
Well,
like, yeah, go
PlayStation,
sign
all
up.
you had to do was, yeah, activate it, and every dollar you spent would be like 10 points or whatever. And then, so, needless to say,
I feel like it just worked way better on
yeah, it definitely worked
Switch
way
because
better on
you
Switch.
always see how much money that you have. Like honestly, I don't know what the fuck my PlayStation Stars balance looks like.
You should go to the app and check. Because you
I
could
have to go
potentially.
to the app to check
Yeah, I
instead
mean,
of going to my cart where I'm making the purchase. You see the friction that's there because when I
look,
go to
it's
buy some
free
shit.
money.
When I go to buy some shit on the Switch online store, I see those coins right there
Look,
telling me.
it's better than the Sony rewards that PlayStation Stars replaced. Sony rewards was like actually a pain. You would have to like have them email you a PlayStation Network code. At least PlayStation Stars, you can redeem the points straight to your wallet. With that, you
There's
would
an
have to.
update required. Is there a PlayStation Stars app specifically, or am I
No,
just
it
going to
is
the
just
PlayStation
the
app?
straight up regular PlayStation app.
Okay.
Whoa. I have 6,000.
Redeem all of those shits, Chris. PlayStation Stars is shutting down. That's free money. So like you get
Shit turns into
five.
60 cents.
Well, no, it's $5 for every 12. Well, 1,250 stars points is $5, and
Where
it
do I
is.
see the stars at?
If you're on the homepage of the PlayStation app, next to your name should be a number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
click on
tap that number, and that'll take you to PlayStation Stars.
Digital collectibles.
Do not do any. The only rewards you need to be spending your points on are
the
the
actual
wallet funds.
I did use this to get Balatro. I think I used
Does
it to
it
get
stack?
Balatro and
Does it? You can redeem
Vampire
it
Survivor.
multiple.
I remember
So
now.
you said you have 6,000.
Yeah, so I can do a couple of the
Yeah,
2,500.
I got 8K. Oh, I can get Path of Exile too.
Oh, you can get that early access ass game. Let's
So
go.
Chris, you can essentially. It looks like you can
Oh,
get
it's Stardew Valley.
$20 of PlayStation Network credit with what you got.
I could probably get Astrobot for half off. This is 15K points.
Mhm. All right, now we got to save PlayStation Stars.
Well, no, you need to redeem all your PlayStation Stars points because they're definitely going to, like,
Was
come
that just
November
super-
next year. They're
Yeah, it's gone forever, right?
yeah.
And you can just straight up get like $5 for 12.50,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
$10 for 2,500.
The $10, I'd say don't redeem that because that's technically not a reward anymore.
What?
Like for a while they had like the different increments. I don't know how he's seeing $10 right now, but that was something.
I see the $10.
Oh well, shit. If
It's literally just
It's just a gift card, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you redeem that, it goes straight to your wallet on PlayStation.
Dope.
So mine, looking at it, only lets me do the $5.
Whoa.
And I remember hearing a story about PlayStation Stars like getting rid of the $10 reward tier. So it would just mean you'd have to do it twice.
Yeah, that just seems a little bit more inconvenient.
I mean, this is not necessarily the most convenient reward system. It's not the most convenient PlayStation thing. It is, but I mean, it's free money.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think they're going to replace it with something?
Yes, because
Yeah,
they said that
in 2026.
Yeah. Well, no, I think early 2027. Like, they'll announce whatever it is because there was a little bit of downtime between them shutting off Sony rewards, moving it to PlayStation Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that, with this officially ending in November 2026, I think, like, January 2027, like, that could be PlayStation 6 time frame. So, like, we could be going into a new generation with a new reward system and all of that. But yeah, I do think that because this is somewhere they've technically been, like, last place because Microsoft rewards let you get more rewards for doing more things. Nintendo rewards are more convenient.
Okay,
so,
SMT5 Vengeance is $32.99. I can get 2 of those $10 gift cards. I can get 3 of those $10 gift cards. And 1 $5.
I mean, yeah, if you got enough points, you could get that. I use Sony rewards to get the original Death Stranding for free, so.
Get the original Death Stranding? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you cut out there a little bit. But...
Oh, I was saying I use Sony rewards to get the original Death Stranding for free back on PS4. Nice. I've gotten...
See, Stars is under $20, and I don't technically own it.
Yeah, I mean, it's free money. Fortunately, y'all are actually loading in and seeing what you have. And the good thing is, spending that credit also gets you points back. Because you're doing, like, you turn the points into money and then you're spending more that money on the PlayStation Store, which is getting you more points. So, like, I used all of mine to get some V-Bucks these past few weeks. And those V-Bucks purchases then got... So, I had gotten mine down to, like, double digits, and now I'm back up to 306 points. So, and that is after spending $0 actual dollars.
That's pretty cool.
I got a couple of these challenges I can do, too, because it's a few more quick coins.
Most of the ones that get you coins require you buying things. It'll be like they'll give you coins once for, like, your monthly login and give you points once for doing, like, your PlayStation Plus games. But typically, most of those challenges, it'll be like, buy any one of these select.
Play blueprints.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Wind down with PlayStation. Pull out your softest blanket, and it wants you to play a cozy game, I'm guessing.
And that doesn't get you points. That just gets you a digital collectible.
That one's a collectible. The Blueprints one definitely had the 50 coins next to it.
Nice. What's that one called? May monthly picks?
There's 2 days left. Blueprints launch celebration.
Oh, I don't even see that one as one of
mine. That might be because you don't have extra, and Blueprints is on extra.
Well, a lot of times this thing it'll be like play a game trial on premium of this game for points or a collectible or something. And so even with me just at essential, it'll still give me challenges that you have to have premium or extra to complete.
Oh, to kind of try to entice you to get
a higher 100%.
Tier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has it worked? No.
It's worth a shot for them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. The bad part is I'm going to forget all about this in about 20 minutes.
Okay, so we did that.
I feel that.
We'll hit another one of these stories I put on here specifically because it's something I did in gaming this week. This one, actually kind of positive. Fortnite's back on iOS, and so I used my backbone to play Fortnite. They gave you a free skin just for logging in on iOS. And so
Backbone in.
I got the free skin that they gave me for playing on iOS and was able to do one of my daily challenges where I essentially just had to let my game. So to finish the Star Wars Battle Pass, what I was doing, you get 30K for your first 3 daily challenges that you complete every day. And Fortnite Festival, the Jam stage, every about 5 or so minutes, you would complete a daily challenge for just having your character stand there and jam. And so I'd plug my headset into my system, or I'd plug the adapter for my headset into my system, not turn on my headset, go onto one of the stages, and just jam.
Nice.
And so that would get me 90,000 plus like 15,000 plus 3,000.
A lot of thousands.
So yeah, and it'd give me about 2 levels of the battle pass for me just standing around doing nothing. Usually turning on the game and setting it up and then walking away and like doing other things. Doing my Duolingo, like organizing my Pokemon on Pokemon Go, playing TCG Pocket, like pretty much anything that didn't require me using my PlayStation or my phone. Like I just let my phone sit in the passenger seat while I was driving, like face down with it jamming, and so that was back when Fortnite was originally on iOS. Like it'd be a way, like I'm not at my console, I'm just trying to knock out a quick challenge, get some XP. It was a serviceable enough way to play the game, and so now it's back. And my phone's starting to show its age, but it runs.
Nice.
There's a new pack that comes out in Pokemon TCG, right? The Larry the Lobster.
Yep, the Ultra Beasts.
Last pack come out. Like I feel like these packs come out too quickly.
I feel like it's fair because usually by the time the next pack drops, I'm missing under 10 cards. So like right now I'm missing 3 cards to have all the cards for the Solgaleo Lunala pack.
Yeah. I feel like if you play often, it's not too much.
Right, yeah, if you just log in, do your daily stuff. And
I definitely don't do my dailies anymore. So I'm just like, fuck, another pack? I barely have this one. That's kind of where I am now. I did see a guy, he has like over 3K hourglasses because he's never used them.
That's insane.
He just logs in, gets his 2 free packs, and then
I don't know what he's doing because apparently he has the Apex, like the original Apex completed. He's got some good like immersives, some gold crowns, some rainbow borders. He's got the stuff.
probably actually plays like the TCG part of it, battling it out,
Well,
doing all the challenges.
I have every set complete except Celestial Guardians. And I have Immersives.
How many
I have
hourglasses
gold
you got?
cards. 53.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you even pull 10 packs?
Yeah. I stopped using up all my hourglasses immediately. Like now
I practice some discipline now.
Some self-restraint.
Like, yeah, I just need to complete this challenge so I can get 7 more hourglasses. I can open this next pack. The card I want's right there. I can get it, bro.
I have been burning pack points like crazy though.
Mm.
I only have 65 pack points, and the next like cheapest card that I'm missing is 150. So yeah. I'm missing two 500 pack points. I'm missing Incineroar EX, Solgaleo EX, and Turtonator. Solgaleo EX and Incineroar EX can only be pulled from Solgaleo packs, and Turtonator can only be pulled from Lunala packs. And yeah, those are the 3 cards that I'm missing from this current set. Which I probably won't get before tomorrow when the new pack drops, but I'll be able to trade for them, and I have extra EXs and 4 diamond rarity cards. So if anybody has those cards, like typically by the time because I can't trade for the most recent set, you can only trade for back sets. So the second this new pack comes out, I'll be able to trade for Celestial Guardians, and I'll be able to get those 3 cards.
Oh yeah, I guess that is another good benefit of having them release a pack at this point, like every month. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the release cadence has been good. I won't say it's like, the best, but it's also nowhere near the worst.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not actively battling either.
Right, I do all
Is
this.
it too late for me to get that Rayquaza?
Yeah, I feel like,
I think that's gone.
Yeah, I think, because the Alolan Ninetales drop event either just ended or is about to end, so.
Yeah, because they were like, do 50 battles.
I let that shit auto battle against the most basic Rayquaza 50 times. Whatever, I got my card.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah. Hey,
I can't say anything.
if I felt like being on the app, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. True.
Okay. So, Avowed. Jalen, you put Avowed on the notes?
All right, I've been playing Avowed because I got Game Pass, and this was the one chance it was going to get at a fair shake. Because if I started playing Oblivion, I would spend the entire time asking why it's not as good as Oblivion. It's all right. Its biggest sin is that it's just kind of mid. But for more context, Avowed is a first-person RPG created by Obsidian. Let me pull up my notes. And currently, they are working on like a free update for it because it's on Game Pass, photo mode, new game plus. It's not bad. I put like 14, 15 hours into it. It's just kind of mid. The writing is fun.
Does it not do anything particularly well?
It's more of the fact that it just doesn't evolve past its first 6 hours. Like, what you get out of the first 6 hours is pretty much what you're getting out of the entirety of the game. Which saddens me, because there's some really good ideas in there. Like, what if nature was weird? Like, we're in a magical land. What if nature was weird? And the fungus grows weird and takes over things. And, you're playing a little abomination.
Hey, sometimes a little fungus hit.
Right. Like, but it's just one of those, it's really just, number one, it doesn't evolve past its first 6 hours. Like, you could spend 6 hours in that game and you will have the exact same experience. The experience you would have from hours 1 to 6 is pretty much the same experience you would have 6 onwards. Like, it just doesn't go far
So-
enough to
So
actually be
it
interesting.
neither ramps up nor gives you that power fantasy that you're looking for. Well, that's if you're looking for a power fantasy. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Like, the combat does have some teeth to it. Like, the scariest thing is being locked into a corner with the enemy with a 3-hit combo, because that shit will lock onto you and you'll fucking die. But it's more of the fact that it's just like you end up there's not a real breakup in the gameplay. Like, I have done literally the exact same thing from hour 1 that I have now to hour 15.
There's no like, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to say mini games, but like shit to break up the monotony, I guess.
Like
Jobs.
jobs. I guess really just what it is that number one, like, it does have the lore button where you're like, hey, you can press this button to get these proper nouns, because holy fuck, there's a lot of proper nouns. Like,
Yeah, because this is Pillars of Eternity.
yes, and they make references to the events of Pillars of Eternity and Dreadfire. And I'm like, I have no idea what these things are because I didn't play those. Well, I played a bit of Pillars of Eternity, but I didn't play Dreadfire. But it's really just the fact that it's like I don't feel like I'm progressing in a way that's actually interesting.
Right. So you're
like you're
saying
still
you're like
doing-
15 hours in, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel how close, like, do you feel like you are to the end of the game?
Oh, nowhere close. I am only in zone 3 out of at minimum 5.
Okay.
Like, it's just one of those things where it's like there's a bunch of really good ideas that I would love to see them iterate on. But this game legitimately just doesn't do enough to really be worth the time after you stop playing it. Like, after the podcast, I'm probably deleting that off my off of my Xbox and going to play Oblivion or Doom or South of Midnight or Claire Obscura. It's just
main story's 20 hours. Like, you could
it's only
really
20 hours.
yeah, I'm looking on how long to beat. Like,
If it's only 20 hours, I might finish it just because I'm on zone 3. I'm in the middle of zone 3. I could stop doing side
main
quests.
and side? Yeah, I was like, if you're doing sides, main and sides is 46 and a
You
half
might as well
hours.
make it a zone 6. East Atlanta.
Zone 6.
But yeah, main story from 73 polled is 19 hours 51 minutes. Leisurely play for main story is 25 hours 42 minutes.
Okay.
So, like, if you're 15 hours into the game doing it with sides, like, I'm pretty sure you could just golden path towards the end of the game. And
Yeah. I think another reason why it feels a bit mid is that a lot of the power that you feel is more so in the quality of your gear than what you're doing. Like, because the way the gearing system works is that there are 5 tiers of item quality, and each one of those item quality can be upgraded 3 times to go into the next tier. If you are a tier higher, enemies fall like paper. If you're a tier lower than your enemies, you explode. Everything feels like a sponge to kill. So I'm picking up these because, of course, I'm playing a wizard. So I'm picking up these new spells, these new
Grown ass
grimoires.
man, pick up a sword and shield. Cast the spells. Pick up a great sword.
Motherfucker got a great sword because he can't bend the weave to his limbs, bitch ass. Why don't you go harness the power of nature? Why don't you go fire some fucking lightning, you fucking goof? A 6-year-old can pick up a sword.
Look,
Can
I
you
don't want to
read
hear that
Matrix
from
out?
somebody with mushrooms growing out of their face, okay?
That's the thing about it is my character definitely has mushrooms growing out of their face. Because that's one of the character options.
Did you take a bad trip? Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it just kind of never ended.
There's a fungus on your face, man.
Hey,
That's
but
what
this
happened
character-
when you don't wash your face. Bring it full circle.
Avowed.
See, at least with Avowed, it's because your soul was touched by a god.
Hmm.
Touched by an
It does look cool.
Like, hold on, I'm about to put this abomination into the Discord. But it's just one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, the quality of it doesn't reach the heights that it would need to really survive. That would really encourage me to finish it if it wasn't for the fact that I found out that it's only like, at most, 10 hours more of that game.
Yeah. That's fair.
And the director is leaving.
Oh yeah, aren't they going to the Netflix games? Is that the same person?
Yes. Yep. She's
Shit,
going to
I
Oxenfree.
be knowing some shit.
Mhm. Yeah.
Speaking of people
Night School.
leaving, we need Randy Pitchford to leave this plane of existence.
Honestly, I just need Gearbox to just get him to shut up.
Somebody, they need to take his phone, definitely. So, for context, Randy Pitchford, somebody tweeted him. They're like, please don't charge $80 for Borderlands 4. Like, you're the CEO, you have some say in the price that it releases in. And so, like, he claps back. He's like, first of all, real Borderlands fans will find a way, even if it is $80. Well, he's like, first of all, it's not my call to make. So, we still don't know whether or not the game will be $80. But if it is, he's like, oh, yeah, real fans will find a way. And when he was younger, he worked for minimum wage at an ice cream place and bought an $80 game before, becoming a CEO of anything. And so he's like, he found a way to make it work for that game, so Borderlands fans will find a way to make it work for Borderlands. And as a on the record, I am not going to play Borderlands 4 in any capacity.
No.
Like,
I'm not spending $80 on a game unless it's like a higher edition than just standard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get the fuck out of my face.
I mean, there are games that I would pay $80 for. Is Borderlands 4 one of them? Absolutely not.
Well, especially not with tax in Georgia, you're gonna end up paying like closer to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right.
probably not.
Fuck Georgia. Georgia's pissing me off. Fuck this
Yeah.
state.
Fuck this state, right?
Like, really just fuck this
country.
Yeah, we can work our way up. Yeah. Fuck this city. Fuck this county. fuck this state. Fuck this region.
Fuck this metropolitan area.
Fuck the country. Fuck the goddamn the
Continent.
continent. Goddamn. Fuck the hemisphere.
Oh, Madrid. Neither me attempting any of these recent 3DS projects nor the Monster Hunter streaming project were during Mercury retrograde. I looked at the timeline.
Oh, okay.
Mercury is not currently in retrograde, and it was also not in retrograde the day of Monster Hunter Wild's release.
Damn, I was trying to
Just
do you a
turning a
favor,
bad
man. I
luck.
guess it was just fuck you and
Yeah.
damn.
That was just fuck you that day.
Technology will do
That's
that to
rough.
Third time's the charm, you know.
You didn't have enough.
Completely-
You didn't have enough technological mana. You needed to go find somebody with higher mana storage.
Let me get
And
my
then it
would've
telephone
let
answer up.
I see the fungi on her face. I feel like you can just pluck that off, right?
No,
I feel like
that's
you could just come through.
It's
Just
coming out of your soul in Avowed.
it's coming out of everything. Got branches growing out of the back of her head. Like
one of them's
fungus
lion's mane.
growing.
Like we can go ahead. We can go ahead and pluck that off. Turn it into steak.
Like
I
I
think
said,
she'll be
I
alright.
like how the game's like, nah, you've been touched by God. You're gonna have some weird markings on your face. Make an abomination.
Why God do it to him like that, dude?
Makes you know, because this is a story of colonialism. Because
I know, I was trying to
Avowed is
bring
a
it closer to
story of
God, but
colonialism.
like,
Yep.
well, yeah, colonialism bad.
Yeah, like colonialism is bad. Literally pretty much most of the bad things that have happened is because of colonialism. And now that there's this plague going around that's
Relatable.
killing, right.
That wasn't discreet.
That wasn't a street at all. But yeah, Avowed is a video game, It's just honestly just like a high 6, low 7 just isn't enough to survive in this day and age. That's really just what it is.
Kind of sucks.
Right. I'd love
For
to see them
developers.
iterate on it. They said they were making a sequel. I'd love to see them iterate on it,
Yeah.
But
I mean, they got Outer Worlds 2 coming out later this year, so.
Allegedly.
Well, it's their post Summer Games Fest. Like last year, they did it with Call of Duty. Year before, they did it with Starfield. They always do like a game direct right after their showcase, and after their part 2 showcase this year is Outer Worlds 2.
When's SGF in like 2 weeks?
Yes, first week of June. It is
Okay, so next week.
Well, it is the 5th. I want to say.
that is
That's
the Thursday after next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's
that's when
more than a
Switch
week.
drops.
Yeah, that is.
10 days.
So it's the 6th, because the Switch 2 drops the day before SGF like officially starts.
Okay.
All right. Senua's Saga. While we're talking about Xbox games, Senua's Saga is the next big one. Hellblade 2 is coming to PS5 this year. Just another domino falling until I get a Halo on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no.
kind of feels like the hi-fi rush. Just with how not great it was reviewed when it dropped on Xbox, I definitely saw this game being coming over.
Well, yeah, I mean, at this point, they're
They're
like,
all
we get
coming.
one new one, one old one, one new one,
Yeah.
or one new one, a couple old ones, because
Mm-hmm.
we got Forza, then we got Indiana Jones, and then we're getting Gears, and then we're getting Hellblade, and then so it'll be interesting to see. I'm trying to think. Doom was day and date.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for them to put Halo. And whether we're getting Master Chief Collection or Infinite. Master Chief Collection doesn't have microtransactions.
I feel like we get Halo around holiday season.
Probably going to be Infinite.
Yeah.
But Infinite's also free to play for the multiplayer.
That's why.
But Master Chief, like, that's the thing. They're selling copies of games, so it's not like we're Xbox, 'where they kind of had to give it away.
I feel like we get Halo around holiday season.
But Infinite's also free to play for the multiplayer. But Master Chief, like, that's the thing. They're selling copies of games, so it's not like we're Xbox, where they kind of had to give it away.
No, I think they're gonna sell you. It's gonna be a copy of it. I think they're gonna sell you Halo Infinite on PlayStation. I don't fully believe that they're gonna give away the multiplayer for free. But then also they just might. Who fucking really knows?
Thought they do both of them, right? You can buy Halo Infinite, or you can also buy the Master Chief Collection, and they bundle on the Halo multiplayer into the Master Chief Collection. So actually,
Like it's one download.
in both, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to get the Master Chief Collection, they're like, hey, here comes the multiplayer with it. So that way PlayStation's not like, you're not putting a free fucking Halo game on our store.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, they haven't done any of their free-to-play things on PlayStation just yet.
Be interesting.
Hopefully, you know,
Game
they add
Best is
Halo
upon us,
5.
though.
You're right, yeah, because that could be Microsoft's entire press conferences. Here are the games we're bringing to other platforms and when.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
On your Switch 2, you can play Halo Infinite right now.
Yeah.
You
I
just
mean-
pan to somebody in the crowd, like, oh my god, it's here! It's here!
Yep. I mean, heck, I think one of the biggest ways to actually make some money in the games in the current market is to have it as many places as possible. Like the loss you're usually taking on consoles just ain't enough no more.
Yeah. And I know Anton said no, but I think they're gonna put Helldivers 2 on Xbox before the year's over. I'm thinking they just do a handshake situation. You know, we get Helldivers 2 on Xbox, and then we get Halo on PlayStation.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Sony's the only one who truly still benefits from exclusivity at this day and age.
Nintendo?
Well, okay.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
I
yes,
feel like-
but like in the sense of a game like Helldivers 2, as opposed to something like God of War. God of War exclusivity makes sense. Helldivers 2 exclusivity does not, because Helldivers 2 makes dollars and cents over time by selling you the battle passes and things like that, and it's PvE. You know what I'm saying? So them putting it there would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't see it happening.
I do.
Like, I see this as definitely more of a one-way transaction.
Right, yeah, like, because PlayStation has been letting Microsoft publish stuff on PlayStation for years. Since they bought Minecraft, like, Microsoft has been one of the best-selling publishers on PlayStation every month. Because Minecraft just perpetually sells everywhere it is, including PlayStation.
That's true.
And that hasn't...
Minecraft.
Yeah. So there's no reason for Sony to give Helldivers to Xbox. That just gives more people who want to play Helldivers a reason to A, buy it on PC, or B, buy a PlayStation to play it.
I don't think anybody's going to buy a PlayStation to play Helldivers.
No.
Maybe not that game alone, but that's just one of those additional, like, chips in the armor of somebody. It's like,
Yeah.
over time, like, it'll be Ghost of Yotai, it'll be Last of
Yeah,
Us.
but if this generation has proved us anything, it's proved to us that is a losing strategy.
But
this
PlayStation's
generation.
winning.
Is it?
Yes.
I
PlayStation's
don't think so.
outselling Xbox 2-1.
But like,
Yeah, but this is the
you're
thing about it,
thinking
is,
about
like-
consoles.
if you look
Xbox
at the
isn't
public
thinking about
favor,
consoles
like
anymore.
the only thing that's really winning right now is PC.
Yeah, honestly.
But
They
I
do.
think really it's just the fact that, like,
the console war fucking ended because
Right, we are at a
Xbox and PlayStation are getting flogged in the streets for just being meh. It's like
also it's
I
like,
could have just kept rocking with the previous generation.
and then also like with the price of the new games that are being made, you need to sell these as many people as possible so it could even try and make profit.
But Helldivers is a second-party game, so Arrowhead has already made back their money and are starting work on their next going into full production on their next project, and so like that just adds more work that they have to go back, like unless they get somebody else to port it, but then
My thing is we don't know if they've, like, in my world, of course, they've clearly already been working on this thing, and they're ready to just go ahead and, okay, we got the green light.
I'm willing to bet at no point ever does Helldivers 2 come to Xbox. Unless it's through Steam or like Xbox talking about opening up to other marketplaces, but it won't be available through the Xbox game store. Helldivers 2 specifically.
Okay, if they want the bag, they'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the bag always wins.
The bag always wins.
Like,
Always
I'm
bet
not
on black. And that's the bag.
because that's the thing about it, is like I really do believe we're at a point where it's like exclusivities don't have the value that they once did. And at this point, it's just like
let's be honest. Look at the past couple years that PlayStation's been having. Like they've been canceling these games. They've dropped games that have legit not reviewed well. Marathon is probably not going to happen at this point. They're probably like, man, fuck. We need something to supplement that.
Because they were like technically losing money on Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a game you could have put on. You could put Spider-Man 1 on Xbox right now and sell several million copies. But what are they not doing? Doing that. Like, they're at.
And that's a losing game. It's not a good decision.
Yeah.
Sony is still winning in hardware sales, which is the metric that they care
I don't think that's enough to survive in this current capitalistic market.
And honestly, how many weeks, if not months, are we away from PlayStation being like, yeah, PlayStation 5 to $100 more?
I mean, we're not far from
50
that,
more
but
we're not fucking far from that.
I guarantee you, Helldivers 2 is never coming to Xbox through Xbox Game Store. That is all that I'm saying, because
I think it is.
Okay. What do you want to bet?
I don't know.
You know, if I'm willing to bet, which means I know I'm going to win the bet, because I never actually bet and ever lose. Especially when it comes to games like features predictions, like sales estimates, anything like that. When I make bets like that within gaming, I never lose. So I am completely willing to bet that Helldivers 2 is never coming to Xbox through the Xbox Game Store. If Steam comes to Xbox in the future and Helldivers 2 is available on Steam, sure. But
let's bet a burrito on it. Burrito bet.
All right. All right. So, Last of Us Season 2 ended last night. The show is doing the exact thing that the game did. I am actively rooting against Ellie now, and like the cycle of violence is perpetuating itself, and Ellie is just a cog in the machine of hatred and violence in her world, and all it would take to stop the cycle is for her to not keep going when there are obvious points. Like there have been multiple opportunities for her to have outs of the situation, and she has not taken those opportunities. So,
Damn.
one of Abby's last lines in this season was, "I let you live and you wasted it." She's wasting it. She is literally just like on this warpath that she doesn't need to be on because she has more important things going on.
Yeah.
But it's throwing all of that away and getting other people who didn't deserve to die killed because she's blinded by rage. But yeah, Last of Us Season 2.
Yeah, but like, you know, if you get a lick, how can you expect the lick to not get back on you? You know? So even her telling her, I haven't watched this, but even her telling her, like, hey, I'll let you live. Like,
Dog, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I
You
stopped
should've
giving
just
a
killed
fuck
her.
about The Last of Us after the first game dropped. I'm gonna be real. Like,
Yeah.
their viewership is definitely falling off.
right.
Oh, because
This-
no one wanted Pedro Pascal to die.
Oh, spoiler
Spoiler.
alert.
I guess.
Well, that's kind of the conceit of the second season. But, okay, so...
But it might be the conceit, but apparently it must not have banged or valued enough for the season because the viewership has fallen the fuck off.
Okay, the
Yeah.
finale, just looking at this one
Okay,
particular
good.
tweet, Season 2 finale had 3.7
It's a
million
post.
viewers.
That's pretty good.
It's from Blue Sky. It's a post.
It's a skeet.
Or a ski.
30% drop from the premiere of Season 2, 55% drop of the Season 1 finale, but every episode of Season 2 has had an average of 37 million views, and this came out on Memorial Day weekend, where last night a lot of people weren't just at home getting ready for the week because a lot of people had today off. So
Yeah.
it just kind of, I think that this one episode having a lower viewership was just because of where the episode falls, and I think by this time next week it'll be at least the 37 million that is an average for an episode for this season.
You know what? I'll give you that because this is the weekend that people do parties and hang out with family because it's typically a long
Cookouts,
weekend. So
Anime
yeah.
convention, Caribbean
Everybody's
Festival,
been up at the
Atlanta
pool except for
United
me.
Games.
Yeah.
Like, this is not yesterday was it not I'm at home doing laundry at 9 o'clock on Sunday, so I'm going to turn on The Last of Us. You know?
Yeah. That's fair. I'll give you that.
We had to convince you to do laundry.
Well, y'all
just
just
doing
kept
it.
talking about laundry, and I was just like, fuck. I was like, fine.
we didn't put a gun to your head and say, "Hey, Anton, do." But we were all like, "Yeah, we're doing laundry
Now I was like,
because we're adults."
finished watching the Pokemon Evolution series, which these Pokemon anthology series go way too hard for their own good.
Yeah.
Because I knew Origins was good, I knew Generations was good, but I didn't know that they had dropped. I knew Twilight Wings was good, but I didn't know that they had dropped Evolutions, which went from Gen 8 backwards, gen by gen. So every episode. So episode 1 was Gen 8, episode 2 was Gen 7, episode 3 was Gen 6, and it just went until, like, all the way back. The last episode was about Mewtwo in Gen 1. But it adapts stories from the games into animation, which is something that they don't do often enough. And so to have some of these, like, actually, they did the Delta episode straight up with voice acting as the Gen 3 representation.
That's pretty sick.
And they did, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They, like, canonized the fact that Entei, Raikou, and Suicune used to be Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon.
So that would confirm that Eevee and its evolutions are dogs.
Well, beasts. They're not. They're called the legendary beasts.
I think we
Weird
called them
dog.
legendary dogs in the back when we were kids, but they did it. They did
Yeah,
change it to beasts.
Yeah.
We were kids. We don't know no better.
Kids be knowing.
But yeah, if anybody hasn't watched them, they're about 10 minutes per episode, 8 episodes
It's not bad.
on
Where'd you
YouTube.
watch it on? Oh,
YouTube.
YouTube. There you go.
Yeah, Pokemon official YouTube. And all the other ones that are also good are up there. So you can watch Twilight Wings, Generations, Origins, and
I watched
Evolutions.
Origins and Generations.
Did you watch Twilight Wings?
No, I didn't watch that one.
That
I'll go
one's
back and watch them.
that one's focused around the Gen 8 gym leaders. So it has like a Nessa episode, a Bee episode.
Oh, that's cool.
A Leon episode. The Leon episode is the one that I posted in the Discord that has a fight scene between him and the Dragon Gym leader from Galar. And
Oh fuck! I forgot his name.
yeah, I can't. Rye something?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Ryan. Probably.
But yeah, him versus Leon. The animation in that fight was some of the best Pokemon related animation I've ever seen. So yeah. Jalen, did you want to give the marathon art update or talk about the Owlcat story?
I mean, they're both real quick. With Marathon, Sony has pulled all the marketing for it, so there's a chance it's not coming out this year, or at least not when they said it was gonna be.
Yeah, September. Like, they probably would have been marketing it extremely heavily during Summer Game Fest. But, like, after all the art stealing and, like, them not showing gameplay in their most recent developer update, just in case there was more stolen art in that they didn't realize.
And you just want to see some devs get crucified, it's like that.
Right.
Right.
And the fact that
It was.
well, not Sony. The fact that Bungie was like, yeah, the employee who did that no longer works here, and pretty much everyone on the art team follows the artist that they stole these assets from, and that the assets that they have used all over. Like, if you look hard enough, you can see where the artist's signature is on there. It's just kind of like scuffed out. Just crazy. So yeah, there's no way they didn't know.
Well, I feel like the developers that, like, morale is low at this studio, and I feel like the developers.
Oh, it's been
that
described as a hostile work environment. Like,
right.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a story similar to Anthem, like about a year after this game doesn't come out.
Yeah. And now I'm salty that we didn't get into the beta. 'Cause never gonna
The alpha.
the alpha. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think it'll still come out. It's just nowhere near as ready as they thought it was.
I'm not gonna buy it.
You think it's gonna die like Concord?
I don't. It's Bungie. So at the end of the day, that name
It also doesn't have that $40 price tag barrier to entry.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said it also is not going to have that $40 barrier to entry like Concord did.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, that's true.
Wasn't Concord
we're gonna
full
pay for it?
price?
No. Concord,
No, it's free.
Helldivers, and Marathon, all $40 games. All of
Well, I guess
these-
Marathon's not going to die like Concord because there's some value into the content economy, and it's also Bungie.
Right, that's
But,
what I'm saying. It's not
going to
a
be
new
good.
studio's first game.
At the worst, like the gunplay will still be good. You know,
Right.
so
That's
that
true.
will
Which
be
it
able to keep
wasn't
it
in
for.
Concord.
That will be able to keep it for a little bit longer. You know.
And the design language, while partially stolen, does work better than
Actually,
Concord
its
did.
entire design language.
Yeah. Yeah. Because apparently they like, I guess the assets they used were like ripped directly from this artwork. So when the like a part of the like the design team, like they were laying the art on top of it, they were pulling from the art that was stolen, essentially.
Yeah, the foundation of their entire art style is stolen art.
Right.
It's in
Whether
the dough.
the people who were
tag
laying
in it.
down the assets over like the shit that they actually modded and designed knew where that came from. I don't fucking Right. So they were probably just like, all right, this is what that team put on the ships and like the backgrounds and stuff like that. So let's upload it.
At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of Bungie's issues have been leadership problems, and so you should crucify the leadership and not the people who are developers who are working their asses off just to make good games.
Developers are just those who have survived the various layoffs. Like those are war veterans as far as I'm concerned.
Right, yeah, and we're not going to bully war veterans because generals are out here, commander-in-chiefs, if you will, are out here being bumbling idiots.
I always blame C-suites. C-suites, people at the top, the people calling the shots.
Yeah, right.
You know,
I blame them.
Who have their
not
bullshit
Bungie.
trickle on down, you know?
Like, I'd say there are more people at Bungie that are not C-suite people making these horrible decisions. Like, so I'd say the more just physical makeup of Bungie as a studio is developers and not C-suite. And so when I say I feel for Bungie, I am saying I feel for the developers who are now in a hostile work environment because of a former employee, like,
quote unquote.
Allegedly.
Well, no, with them having so many layoffs, it's completely like it makes.
That's right. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, right? Because they know they had a bunch of layoffs.
Exactly. That's what makes it believable.
This isn't the first time that's happened.
They're gone now.
I'm not here to point fingers. Just
I'm here to blame C-suite.
I'm shining. Yeah. Fuck them. Just shining a light on.
And I'm here to hate solo leveling.
Solo leveling's fine, but it's not anime of the year. Not by any stretch of the imagination. And I like Demon Slayer is definitely not the ongoing anime of the year. Like, eat a fucking dick. That shit was disappointing. That season was fucking disappointing. It was a waste of time.
It was not the most recent core of Bleach. Nothing was.
Fucking One Piece. Like, what? What? One Piece literally gets better with each iteration of it. Get out of here.
All right. So, Jalen, Owlcat.
So, Owlcat has announced recently. So, Warhammer had a whole big thing. Basically, Owlcat has announced that they've written another fucking novel and stapled a CRPG to it. So this is Owlcat, developers of Pathfinder War of the Righteousness, Pathfinder Kingmaker, and their last game, which was Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Right? They are doing Dark Heresy, which is based off of the 2008 tabletop RPG of the same name. So if you want to get around and play 40K like D&D, you would be playing Dark Heresy. And, that's a game that That's a novel I'd like to get at some point when I finish the other novel. Because these are fucking novels. Like, they're really good CRPGs. But you're reading a book. You're doing your turn-based, great. You're doing your fun turn-based CRPG combat. But I need you to understand, these are novels. You know.
Got to get into the thick of it.
Sounds like I'm staying very far away from it.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I love them, but I cannot recommend them because at the end of the day, this is a fucking book. This is a fucking book. A good book, one that you're influencing and making fun decisions on, but it's still a lengthy book.
That's interesting.
All right.
I don't got it in me though, but I'm glad it's there.
You know, it's one of those. I'm really happy that these games work on Steam Deck because that's the only way I'd be able to get through them.
All right. Well, does anybody have one more thing before we wrap?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Anton6 with 3 X's. Madrid, where can people find you?
You can find me at Frank Motion or Frank.motion on Blue Sky as well.
Jalen?
Squid Bishop on the internet.
Chris?
You can follow me at Chef and Chris on Blue Sky.
All right. This has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT. And the episode titles are written by me. Until next time, keep it cheesy.